How to teach your dog to learn object names. It may seem like a daunting task, but with the right approach and some patience, your dog can learn to identify and retrieve specific objects by name. Just like humans, dogs can learn to associate certain words with specific objects, and with consistent training, your dog can become a pro at identifying and fetching their toys, treats, and other items. Number 10. The basics. Before diving into teaching your dog specific object names, it's important to establish a strong foundation and understanding of basic commands. Your dog should be able to follow simple commands like sit, stay, and come before moving on to more advanced tasks. If your dog struggles with basic obedience, it may be beneficial to work on those skills before attempting object name training. Number 9. Start with simple objects. Start with objects that are easy for your dog to identify and retrieve, such as their favorite toy or treat. This will help build their confidence and understanding of the training process. Use a consistent name for the object, such as ball or bone, and reinforce it every time your dog interacts with that specific object. Number 8. Use familiar objects. As your dog becomes more comfortable with identifying and retrieving objects, start introducing new items that they are familiar with. This could include items they see and interact with on a daily basis, such as their food bowl, leash, or bed. Again, use consistent names for these objects and reward your dog for correctly identifying and retrieving them. Number 7. Introduce one object at a time. It's important not to overwhelm your dog by introducing too many objects at once. Stick to one new object at a time and allow your dog to become familiar with it before moving on to the next one. This will prevent confusion and frustration for your dog, making the training process more enjoyable for both of you. Number 6. Use consistent names. Consistency is key when teaching your dog object names. Use the same name for each object every time, and avoid using similar words for different objects. Keep the names simple and easy to understand for your dog. For example, avoid using ball and bolly for two different toys. Number 5. Make it fun and rewarding. Dogs respond best to positive reinforcement, so make the training process fun and rewarding for your dog. Use treats or praise to reward your dog for correctly identifying and retrieving objects. This will encourage them to continue learning and make the training experience enjoyable for both of you. Number 4. Practice makes perfect. Like any skill, learning object names takes practice. Set aside a few minutes each day to work on object name training with your dog. This will help reinforce their understanding and keep their skills sharp. As your dog becomes more proficient, you can gradually increase the difficulty and add more objects to the mix. Number 3. Don't get frustrated. Teaching your dog object names may not happen overnight. Some dogs may catch on quickly, while others may take more time. It's important not to get frustrated or scold your dog if they make mistakes. Stay patient and positive, and your dog will eventually get the hang of it. Number 2. Gradually increase difficulty. Once your dog has mastered identifying and retrieving objects in a controlled environment, it's time to up the challenge. Start hiding objects around the house or in the yard and have your dog find and retrieve them by name. This will not only reinforce their skills but also add a fun and stimulating element to the training. Number 1. Enlist the help of a professional. If you're struggling with teaching your dog object names, don't be afraid to seek help from a professional dog trainer. They can provide guidance and personalized training techniques to help your dog succeed. Have you been able to take your dog his favorite toy names? Let us know in the comments below.